how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. Did you see these pretties at a Dollar Tree? What? Can you believe each is just $1.25? What a great value. They definitely look like they cost so much more at the craft store. So we're gonna make a beautiful wreath today, as usual, on the budget, but high-end looking. Are you excited?
Moreover, this video is part of the summer wreathathon, so when you're done watching, make sure you check out the playlist and these 5 other amazing wreath makers.
Let's get started. If you like the result, don't forget to press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because that really helps me out, okay? Thanks so much. Let's do it.
So today we're gonna be using lemon, lime, and orange stems, but stock up at the Dollar Tree because these amazing finds won't last long and we're gonna be making more in the future, okay? While there, pick out some coordinating flowers like the viburnum, or Michael's got the miniature roses for $1 a bunch. In addition, you're gonna need some greenery. I got this at Michael's for $1.99. Today we're going to be using a grapevine form. This one is about 16 inches in diameter. We are going to start off with the bow, very simple, and I have a combination of color coordinating ribbons. The lemon ribbon is from a store called AC Moore. They don't have it anymore. That's like Michael's. A pin dot ribbon from Hobby Lobby. You can get it on sale real cheap. And this green ribbon is also AC Moore, but you can find a similar looking ribbon at Dollar Tree. And the orange gingham I got on clearance during fall. I used it for Easter with my carrot wreath. Now for the summer, just to show you, shop off season and save. And here's my little helper, Tweety Bird, if you haven't met her yet. She's actually very mischievous, but today she likes to cuddle with me. Oh, I love her so much. She flew away from me last spring and a year before that, so it's a miracle I have her back. So first we are going to cut our ribbons in 24 inches long pieces. Easy as that. So I'll be cutting 2 of each color, total of 8 pieces. And by the way, my ruler is the standard 12 inches long, so I'm just cutting my ribbon right over it. Fold your ribbon in half and cut diagonally towards the wired edge, and you get the fishtails. And you know my easiest, most popular bow called the Bestie bow. This one I think is even easier because it's like half the work. You only fold the loop at the top of each ribbon strip and pinch it like so and hold with your thumb. And we are going to do the same thing with every strip of ribbon. Just fold the loop about 6 inches long, pinch, and hold with your thumb. And we're going to alternate all the ribbons and do the same thing with all of them. Pinch and hold. And you can use a variety of ribbons. Mine are not the same width. Most of them are an inch. This one is less than an inch. I used 2.5 inches wide in the past and mix and match. So this is a good method to make a multi-ribbon bow using your leftover ribbons even. Okay, so this is my 8th and last piece here. Pinch it all together and tie it with a piece of floral wire or a pipe cleaner. Just flip it over a few times, nice and tight, and then run your fingers through all the tails, fluff them up, just like so, and put your hand through all the loops. Separate them. And the more you fluff, the prettier bow you're gonna get, you see? Easy as that. If you are scared of bow making, never made a bow before, this is a method to try. You're gonna love it. And you're gonna tie your bow to a grapevine. I always look for a spot that's not so pretty that the bow will cover up. And just fluff up your ribbons, very simple. I call this one half the bestie bow because it's half the tails, so much less fluffing. Still beautiful, don't you agree? Next step is to add the greenery. I got 2 large pieces here, $1.99 each from Michaels. We are going to bend the ends and insert along the grapevine. Push it in behind the bow and reinforce it with hot glue. And then we are going to insert the second piece on the other side of the bow. Again, bend it slightly so it's easier to insert along the grapevine. Glue it and fix your ribbons. And that's how easy it is to make a base for your wreath. Look at that. I call it a backdrop for my fruits or flowers, whatever you decide to add. I got 2 orange stems here, and here's a barcode if you like to look it up online. We are going to trim the stems a couple inches and insert one at the top. And the great thing is that you can bend and shape them as you like. Add a dab of hot glue and insert the second one on the other side. Just trim a couple inches, and like I said, insert along the grapevine. That way your stems don't poke out on the other side. They stay in the grapevine. Very easy steps to follow, even if you don't do much more. This already looks pretty, don't you think? I have only 1 lemon stem, so I'm going to break it in half and insert half at the top, half at the bottom. What a budget-friendly wreath it's gonna be, right? Look at I'm going to repeat same steps with the lime, as I only have 1 stem. I cut it in half, and look at that. There's 3 fruits on 1 stem and 2 on the other. Oh, I got cheated out of 1 lemon. Here's a lesson for you. Make sure you count your fruits. Each stem's supposed to have 5. And as I'm happy with the placement, I go back in with hot glue and make sure that stem stays in there. And add your second stem on the other end. Please comment down below and let me know how do you like the citrus wreath with all the lemons, limes, and oranges together. Oh, there's no emojis for the limes. But I hope you're still gonna leave me some lemons and oranges. Next, I cut apart some of those Dollar Tree viburnums. They're so pretty. I wish I gotten more. So I cut it in 3 pieces each, and we are going to spread it throughout the They make the wreath more airy, don't they? So pretty, love these flowers. And once you're happy with the placement, add a dab of hot glue by each stem. You know, I like to add a cherry on top. How about some lemon and orange slices? Look at my latest find. I don't know why they added watermelon slices. Should be limes, right? Anyway, amazing find. 6 for $1.25. Can't go wrong. And I also picked out these two. So just found these yesterday. So be on the lookout, my besties. So we're gonna make little picks. I saved the flower stems from the flowers I just cut apart, and we're going to add a little bit hot glue and cover with a band-aid and make little citrus picks. Just play around with the placement and see where you like them. I also insert them at an angle, not just flat looking. As I hang my wreath and step back, take a look at it, I still see some empty spots. I think I'm gonna go back in and add more flowers. I have similar colors from Michael's, and I'm just gonna cut them apart and insert them here and there, just fill in any holes that I see. Now I feel like I need to break up all that yellow and orange. So I have some of these old flowers from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to insert a little bit here and there to break it up. What do you think? I think it's always good to. Good. I'm gonna glue everything in and take one more look, see how it looks. I think we could use a little bit more ribbon at the bottom here, so I cut a couple strips about 8 inches long. I'm going to just attach a floral wire at the top, pinch it just like so, and insert it here and there so it looks like the streamers are coming out from underneath the bow. What do you think? I like it, and I'm gonna add a few at the top as well. Why not? As I like the placement, I use a floral wire to wrap around one of the stems there or down to the wreath form, depending what I have over there. All right, and I think I'm gonna stop right there. Comment down below, let me know, how do you like the citrus wreath?
my besties, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video.
And please visit my fellow wreath makers, see what summer wreath ideas they have for you, and tell them that your bestie Kathy sent you there. And if you come in here from Nadia's, Dave's, Tracy's, Lori's, or Jenny's channel, make sure you say hi and let me know, okay?
Go ahead, press thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you're gonna meet me here next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.